Ladies and gentlemen, change the way you look at things. This simple phrase holds profound significance in our lives, shaping our experiences, interactions, and the very essence of how we perceive the world around us. Often we find ourselves caught in a web of habitual thinking, where our perspectives become rigid and we overlook the rich tapestry of possibilities that life offers. Today, I want to explore this transformative idea in depth and encourage each of you to embrace a new lens through which to view your circumstances, challenges, and opportunities. To begin, let's consider the power of perspective. How we interpret events can significantly influence our emotional responses and actions. Imagine two individuals facing the same difficult situation, a job loss, for instance. One person may view it as a devastating blow, a mark of failure, while the other sees it as an opportunity for growth and reinvention. This difference in perspective is not merely a matter of optimism versus pessimism, it reflects a deeper understanding of resilience and adaptability. This notion of perspective is beautifully captured in the teachings of various philosophical traditions. The ancient Greek philosopher Epictetus emphasized that while we cannot control external events, we can control our reactions to them. He said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This philosophy resonates with modern cognitive psychology, which suggests that our thoughts shape our feelings and behaviors. By altering our thoughts, changing the way we look at things, we can change our emotional responses and ultimately our outcomes. Consider the journey of J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series. Before she became a global phenomenon, Rowling faced numerous challenges, including the death of her mother, a failed marriage, and living as a single mother on welfare. At her lowest point, she began writing. Rather than succumbing to despair, she chose to view her circumstances as fertile ground for creativity. In her own words, she said, "Rock bottom became the solid foundation on which I rebuilt my life." By changing her perspective, Rowling not only transformed her life but also inspired millions around the world. Changing the way we look at things also invites us to embrace challenges rather than avoid them. In a culture that often equates success with comfort and ease, we may shy away from situations that push us out of our comfort zones. However, it is within these uncomfortable spaces that we often experience the most growth. Consider the story of Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players of all time. Early in his career, he faced rejection and failure. He was cut from his high school basketball team. Instead of giving up, he used this setback as motivation. He practiced relentlessly, redefining his work ethic and commitment to improvement. Jordan's perspective on failure transformed it into a catalyst for success, leading him to 6 NBA championships and a legacy that inspires countless athletes today. Now let's explore how changing our perspective can impact our relationships. Often misunderstandings and conflicts arise not from the actions of others, but from our interpretations of those actions. For instance, consider a situation where a friend cancels plans at the last minute. One person may feel hurt and abandoned, interpreting the cancellation as a lack of care. However, if they were to shift their perspective, they might realize that their friend could be dealing with personal issues or unforeseen circumstances. By approaching the situation with empathy, they can foster understanding rather than resentment. In our relationships, changing the way we look at things can lead to deeper connections and healthier interactions. Instead of viewing disagreements as threats to our relationships, we can see them as opportunities for growth. By engaging in open and honest communication, we can address conflicts constructively, strengthening our bonds with others. Moreover, embracing a new perspective encourages us to cultivate gratitude. When we focus on what we lack or what is going wrong in our lives, it's easy to fall into a cycle of negativity. However, by intentionally shifting our attention to what we are grateful for, we can reshape our outlook. Research has shown that practicing gratitude can enhance our overall well-being, boost our mood, and even improve our physical health. Consider the story of Maya Angelou, an iconic poet and civil rights activist. Despite facing significant adversity throughout her life, including racism and personal trauma, Angelou always emphasized the importance of gratitude. She once said, "I can be changed by what happens to me, but I refuse to be reduced by it." This perspective allowed her to transform her pain into art and inspire countless individuals around the globe. By focusing on gratitude, we can change the narrative of our lives and recognize the beauty in our journeys, no matter how challenging they may be. As we delve deeper into this topic, it's essential to acknowledge the role of mindfulness in changing our perspectives. Mindfulness is the practice of being present in the moment, aware of our thoughts and feelings without judgment. By cultivating mindfulness, we can develop greater awareness of our automatic thought patterns and biases, allowing us to make conscious choices about how we perceive our experiences. Imagine you are stuck in traffic on your way to an important meeting. Instead of succumbing to frustration and anxiety, mindfulness encourages you to take a step back and observe your feelings without judgment. You might acknowledge that while the situation is inconvenient, it doesn't have to dictate your mood or impact your day. By shifting your perspective, you can use this time to listen to an inspiring podcast or simply enjoy a moment of quiet reflection. Mindfulness not only helps us navigate challenging situations, but also enhances our overall emotional resilience. When we approach life with an open mind and a willingness to explore different viewpoints, we become more adaptable and better equipped to handle whatever comes our way. Let's also examine the impact of societal influences on our perspectives. We live in a world saturated with information, opinions, and expectations. Social media, in particular, can create a distorted view of reality where we compare our lives to the highlight reels of others. This constant comparison can lead to feelings of inadequacy and dissatisfaction. However, by consciously choosing to change our perspective, we can break free from this cycle. Instead of measuring our worth against others, we can focus on our unique journeys and celebrate our individual achievements. Remember that everyone faces challenges, even if they aren't visible on the surface. By embracing this understanding, we can foster compassion for ourselves and others. Moreover, we must recognize the power of storytelling in shaping our perspectives. Stories have the ability to bridge gaps, challenge stereotypes, and foster empathy. When we listen to the experiences of others, we gain insight into their struggles and triumphs, allowing us to broaden our understanding of the world. Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, a renowned Nigerian author, emphasizes the danger of a single story in her powerful TED Talk. She warns that when we hear only one narrative about a people or culture, we risk creating stereotypes that limit our understanding. By actively seeking out diverse stories and perspectives, we can challenge our assumptions and embrace a more nuanced view of the world. In the workplace, changing the way we look at things can lead to innovation and creativity. When teams approach problems with a fixed mindset, they may overlook potential solutions. However, by fostering an environment that encourages diverse perspectives and open dialogue, organizations can unlock new ideas and approaches. Google is a prime example of this principle in action. The company is known for its emphasis on collaboration and idea sharing among employees. By creating a culture where all voices are heard, Google has fostered innovation that has transformed the tech industry. When we embrace the idea that multiple perspectives can coexist, we open ourselves up to a wealth of possibilities. In conclusion, changing the way we look at things is not merely an intellectual exercise, it is a powerful practice that can transform our lives. By cultivating awareness of our perspectives, embracing challenges, fostering gratitude, and engaging with diverse stories, we can reshape our experiences and interactions. As you leave here today, I encourage you to take a moment to reflect on your own perspectives. What beliefs are you holding onto that may no longer serve you? How can you shift your mindset to embrace growth and possibility? Remember that the lens through which you view the world shapes not only your experiences, but also the impact you have on those around you. Let's commit to changing the way we look at things, to approach life with curiosity and openness, and to embrace the richness of our diverse experiences. Together, we can create a more compassionate, innovative, and understanding world. Thank you.